As the name says, the Chi shooter is a generator of Chi energy or organ energy, can call it organ shooter, with floating frequency, which you can point at various things, people, animals, plants, water. Take a glass of water, point at it for about half a minute and taste first, and then afterwards you'll be surprised at the difference in taste. In fact, I can do that as a demo over Skype. You hold the glass up and I point it at the monitor, at the picture of the glass of the monitor, and you'll feel it. The water will taste differently too. So, works very well. Difference to the shooter which the Reichen epigones talk about, you can point it at people which are about 30 or 50 feet away, and they'll pull the full energy. While the organ shooter, which is just an accumulator, the Reichen type, it doesn't go further than about 8 to 10 inches. And that's about it. You cannot point it at people. So the main function, as I said, is point the device somewhere, point it at people, at animals, at water, at plants, anything which attracts organ can be. You can also put it, point it at a place like a chair in the office where you are sitting to work with some energy, trend energy that has to do with energy and with work, with good thinking and so on. The organ shooter comes with 2 discs for transfer, and those you can connect with other organ generators, and that way the energy goes through. If it's dual, it's very strong energy coming through. One here, it doesn't matter where you put it as long as it's close to the machine, one there, and the shooter will have much more energy. And you can actually work with more machines than just 2, a third one, and you put a structural link card onto it. You can get those from us. And the identical structural link you can attach with a rubber band or something onto the shooter. So with 3, 1 plus 1 plus 1 is more than 3 in this case, because they interact. Plus there comes the fourth one here, which is a shooter itself. So it's a very, very flexible machine. When setting up the shooter to point it somewhere, as I said, you can help somebody even over their smartphone. When you point it at the smartphone and there is some text on it, through the text it will go to the other person. And you can add some trend energy that the person would like to experience, some intent. You can put a supplement onto it, or you can put a structural link to the software onto it. So you run the software on your PC and or on your computer, and the structural link you simply attach it to the shooter. You can use a rubber band to have it more perfectly, and then you can point that energy towards someone whom you want to help, or point it at the picture, or just put the picture of the person next to it. That works. Then it's like any other generator. The nice thing here again is you can connect it with other generators and feed into them some affirmations, for instance. There are generators where you can feed affirmations in the loop, like the PFC or any heavy-duty device has that. And that affirmation goes through the shooter towards your target. Can also work on plants. So, for trend energy. From other machines, as I said, you can set the other machines up for specific trend energies. You know, when the person is into bodybuilding or fitness, you can put specific energy for the body into it so that it develops faster. Software, of course, which goes through the other machine. Radionic settings, if you have the radionic machines and you connect it either with a structural link or they are automatically connected with transfer disks. As I said, linkage, 2 machines with disks, more machines if you use structural link cards, identical ones, you can get those from us. And then another connection is with the software. So I repeated myself here. Be aware of it. It's a very, very flexible machine, as flexible as the supporting machines are, but by itself you can point it at people, you can point it at animal, you can point it at plants, you know, with and you can add things. You can optimize water with it just by pointing at it, or charge it with, of course you charge it with orgone energy or life force at the same time, but then you can charge the water with specific intents, so the water has a trend energy in it as well. Again, you can use supportive machinery with it, or the software, or simply the trend description next to the generator. So you can charge with trend beverages or foods, and you can put supplement energies into it as well. I mentioned before you can point it at the monitor when the Skype or another video link is on, and that's a good thing when you do some gaming. You'll figure out how to do that. You know? And with a smartphone, of course, if you want to help a person, you just text to the person and then let the person know what they are doing. Of course, that's a must-be. And then when the person has the text show up, it's a perfect structural link through the smartphone to that person, unless you do it with video. You know, if both of you are on Skype, that works as well. You can point it at locations such as an office chair, or when you are when you do massage, you know, point it at the massage table, and whoever is on the massage table will pull the full energy. Since it's a low frequency here, the person will go into a good meditative state, which can help a lot energy-wise. So, or you point it at an area where you do your fitness training, your bodybuilding and so on. And you add, you know, if it's your office, any desired trend energy, analyzing situations, developing good success strategies, that all, and you just have the your shooter, you have it somewhere, and you know, it's not even close to you, and you point at it or to the person whom you want to help. So the strength, of course, it has some strength itself, and similar to the AO 2000 or the RAD 1000 or JU 1000. And the more machines you connect with it, of course, the more strength and the more flexibility you have that. And you can, in principle, shoot at your target any combination of your powerful machinery. I would suggest sooner or later to get 2 machines at least to boost the power of this shooter.